Family, friends, alley cats, the last 2 weeks, man, things been going on. Let me try to adjust this a little bit here. Well, first off, our trip to Ireland was fantastic. Just to be able to say, we've been to Ireland on St. Patrick's Day, fun, definitely a bucket list thing. But before I go back to that, so we come back. You guys know I've have allergies, right? We came back and they went off the chart. I got an infection. So, I mean, I couldn't go 10 seconds without coughing. So April took me to the hospital. I'm on 4 different prescriptions. They make me real groggy. You know what I'm saying? But I'm feeling much better. Not 100%. So if I cough a little bit, forgive me. But I'm on the meds. Also, I just want to say, I think the last live I did 2 weeks ago, and we were talking about I was going to get a green beard, and April was going to get green hair. She said no. I just want you to know that once I did the green beard, April sexually assaulted me. She did. She couldn't resist.
You shouldn't. Those words on YouTube don't work. They will come after you.
They could come after me.
Okay.
The only person I could is you. See, you try to cover your tracks because of what you did.
No, I'm okay.
Don't worry. But anyways, so things are good. We're back here. We're back good to go. Like I said, I'm on the men's. Let me go back to the front parts. I'm going to blow up the chat a little bit. My laptop is a touchscreen, and sometimes it messes up on me. So forgive me. Okay, the Campbells. Jim and Judy, love you guys, man. Hi, everybody, and wonderful channel. Really good channel. Over the Hill Nomads. Love them. And there is my lovely wife saying, hey, Zamzam. Saying, hey to Jim and Judy. What else happened today, April? So I am feeling much better. I am getting much better. It's good to be back home, though, too. We spent a couple days in Toronto, which was really nice. And see some friends. And sorry, I know we didn't do the lives for like 2 weeks. I felt bad about that, guys. You know what it is? I got 2 laptops, and I do my lives from the laptops. But the one I use for travel, that laptop is a little beat up. And that's the one I take with me when I travel on purpose. So in case it gets bounced around, I don't want my good laptop getting bounced around. So I had no camera, and like I said, I do the lives from that computer. And Cameron, it's freaking cold here in Saranda. Man, it's colder too. We got sleet today. It's been warming up. All of a sudden today, the temperature crashed. We actually had some sleet. I couldn't believe it. So cold in Saranda too. It's good to know, though. Christopher, hello from the USA. Chris, where are you right now in the USA? And are you thinking about coming out? So give us some information, man. But welcome aboard. Love to see you. There's my wife saying hi to Christopher. Joseph, hey, everyone. Hope everyone is doing well. Yeah, I'm really surprised that the weather today really cooled off. And I was going to do a walk today. I wanted to film today for you guys. But like I said, I'm under the weather. So I'm on the antibiotics and stuff. I hope to do a walk tomorrow, take you to a different part of the city, let you check it out. And again, thank you all for coming here during the lives, that you guys are taking time out of your day, to be here and be part of the live. Means a great deal to us. It really does. I'm not just saying that. To the point, I turn off commercials during the lives. I get no monetization from it. I don't want it. Okay, if you guys take the time to be here during the lives, I'm not going to make you sit through commercials. There are commercials on my other videos. I just went, okay, Joseph, hey, everyone. There's Christopher. Where's the green beard? Believe it or not, April, that was more like a wax that you bought, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So it was like a liquid wax, and it says, have your beard a little bit damp. You put the wax on, and then you comb it through. And then I had to do 2 coats, and it worked really well. And then the good news is you just jump in a shower, it comes right off. So it worked out really perfect. It was cheap too. And I had a ton left of it, Am I going to keep the beard? I'm not sure. But April loved the green beard. I'm just saying. Alessis saying hello. Hi, Alessis. How you doing? Thank you very much for being here. Elio, how you doing, buddy? Very good. Oh, man, I love you, Elio. Great guy. Alessis, you too. So thank you very much for stopping in, you guys. Brad Webster, before I continue, you asked a question to me, and I couldn't answer it. It's weird. It's still on my my vlog. I don't know if it was a post or what, but all of a sudden I couldn't answer it. So forgive me, guys, if I can go to it real quick. And I don't know if it came as a post, but for some reason I cannot answer it. I don't know why. But I'm going to repeat your question here live, if I can, and give you an answer. But I felt so bad, dude, that I didn't get back to you. I don't want you to think I was, ignoring your question. So give me a second here. I don't know why it's not letting me comment back to you. And you've asked questions before. Okay, Brad Webster. Patrick, do you have Albanian health insurance or global insurance? We have that as our last hurdle before coming to Albania. And Brad, what I got is Cigna, okay, with a C, Cigna. And the reason I went with them is because of a buddy of mine, Chris, not Chris Forte, a different Chris. He owns a Stefan Center, and he's been here since 1992. He's older than me, and he swears by that insurance. And it costs April and I $300 a month together. Now, a lot of expats here don't carry insurance at all because medical is so cheap here. But April and I like to travel. Like we were just in Ireland. If I got hurt in Ireland, is it expensive to get health care? I don't know. So if anything, it gives us peace of mind. But I wanted to make sure, I was thinking to myself, if I see Brad, I got to make sure he knows I wasn't blowing you off, brother. For some reason, I couldn't answer. I couldn't comment back to you. But I'm glad I was able to remember that when I saw you. So Brad is saying, hey, everyone, sold the house in South Dakota. Yes. Traveling for a month or so to hug relatives, leaving on May 28th for Albania. Good for you, man. Right around the corner, man. Fantastic. That last month, though, man, it feels like it's a sprint. It was crazy. It was crazy for April and I. Just getting rid of everything. And it's wicked. All of a sudden, all your life's possessions came down to 4 suitcases and 2 backpacks. Whoop, I did it again. I can hear Fallen Stones yelling at me right now. She told me to get a mouse so I wouldn't have to do this. Okay, there we go. My wife's saying, hi. Jojo, how you doing? Jojo, living in Florida. I can't try to remember the city, man. How you doing? It's sleeted here today, you guys. I couldn't believe it. The temperature really dropped. Spider Webster, hi, April. Good to hear Patrick's on the mend. Yeah, finally, I'm on 4 different medications, and it's trippy. It had to be done too, but I reached a point. Believe it or not, I hurt my back. I was coughing so hard that also my back cramped up on me, and I've been wearing a back brace. So the last couple of days have been tough on the alley cat, tough. But don't worry about it. I'm going to be okay. So I'm hoping to do a walk tomorrow, okay? Jojo saying hello, alley cats. Jojo, yeah, what city are you at? I'm trying to remember again. There's Elio laughing. Spider Webster, I have got your Patrick on the mend. Yeah, I'm still coughing a little bit, but it's getting much better every day. Mostly just this ton of phlegm just running down, man. It reached a point where I threw up in the morning just swallowing so much phlegm. Mm-hmm. Just all through the night, just draining into my stomach. It was just terrible. Oh. And Mark's saying hi to Jojo. Jeff, not dead yet, Adventures, who's in Toronto right now. So he's heading this way. So I'm excited to see Jeff. Jeff's coming here.
Is he actually going to come to Poker Desk?
I believe so, Jeff. Let me know for sure. I'm like 99% sure that Jeff's coming, but I know he's in Toronto right now. He said, well, I'm so sorry. I hope you feel better. I feel really good. Really good. Just sometimes I get like hot flashes so I can tell my body's fighting something. But I feel 100% better today than I did yesterday. So they gave me some really good stuff. The Europats. Hello, Patrick and April. Guys, they invited me on their show tomorrow. They have a really great channel called the Europats. Okay, and they've asked me to come on the show tomorrow. I'm very flattered. What I love about their channel, there are so many people that are in the process of investigating and coming out, but so many channels don't start a channel until they get to the destination. Okay, and there's so many questions left behind. I tried to do the same thing, but most channels don't. Like I have a prep list, but the Europats have an excellent reputation for providing information on the workup to making it overseas. So it's real important, versus, oh, I'm here. Well, how'd you get here? What'd you do? Was it difficult? Any challenges? So great channel, you guys. Love those guys. Christopher, It's not abuse if you enjoy it. She's talking about you.
I know.
I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it. There was a couple I told you so's in there though.
Just let you.
Just let you.
I'm talking to Elio.
Oh, okay, yeah. Spider, 2 Websters, no waiting. Gotcha. There are 2 Websters here. My wife's saying howdy to Europass. Jeff, good evening, April. Spider Webster, just checking in shortly. I'm traveling at the moment. I have to get back to chores. Thank you very much for coming on, just saying hello. I very much appreciate it. You've always been a big part of the channel. Thank you. Thank you so much, man. So all you guys are great. But right now I'm having kind of a hot flash. So I can tell my body's fighting something. So it just turned into an infection in my lungs. But the doctor was pretty cool. He was just straight to the point, you know. There's Greg. Good morning from Washington State, everyone. Following the Stones. Great vlog, great travel vlog, great people. We saw them here in Albania, and we also saw them in we saw in Corfu. Is that where we saw them?
Saranda then Corfu.
Yeah, okay, Saranda then Corfu. Yeah, and right here in Poconos. So we look forward to meeting up with you guys again. I know they're coming back out in September. They're going to be in Corcia, I believe, as well as Poconos. So looking forward to meeting those guys. See them again, I should say.
Oh, did you give her the dates of my flight?
Yes, I did.
Okay.
You asked. You guys were asking April the days she's going to be back in the States. And I showed them to you. So we picked up tickets for April to go back to the States. She'll be going back in September. Rushi, good to see you, Rushi. Hey, Patrick and April, how are you? Did you get the influenza, Patrick? Like a lung infection. I had really bad allergies here. It rained so much, but then when I went to Ireland, I didn't bring my allergy medicine, and I was fine in Ireland. You know, almost shook it completely. Came back here, and it hit me like a rock. You know, but I've had this steady cough for so long, and trying to do like, you know, eat honey, local honey every day and stuff like that. It really wasn't working. So finally, it just got really bad, and April made the right choice, pushed me to the hospital. So just on 4 different meds, you know, but I'm doing a heck of a lot better. I didn't think I'd be able to do this today. I couldn't string together a sentence without having a coughing fit, you know, but it came out. I'm okay. I'm okay. But I still coughed a little bit. There's Jeff saying, yeah, I agree. Puff jacket evening here in Toronto. Yeah, it is chilly, man.
Yeah, there's a cold, but America's got a wicked storm getting ready to break through. Yeah.
We're out in the East Coast?
East to Midwest.
Wow. Didn't know that.
Yeah.
Oh, we've been hearing horror stories with TSA lines. So I'm glad we're not traveling over there right now. And Brenda, hello from Toronto. Good to hear you're feeling better. Yeah, I am. It's been so cold and damp here. Looks there was snow on the mountains this morning. Yeah, a good friend of mine, Chris Forte, sent me some beautiful pictures from Toronto showing snow in the mountains. You know, so yeah. But I thought we were past it, and boom, the temperature just dropped. But last year, early April, it snowed just for a second, and then it was gone. The temperature went up. So could happen. Good to see you, Brenda. This is my wife saying, okay, the Spider, thanks for stopping in. We're hoping you were okay because we had not heard from you in a bit. Yep. Rushi talking to Jeff. Are you going to meet up with Patrick and Pokernuts? You both should do a live together. I would love to do something.
Yeah, that would be good.
Jeff, if you're down for it, let me know. Either a video or a live together would be great, man. There's Falling Stones. You're looking good despite the illness. Yeah, thanks, but man, the last couple of days just been brutal.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and then I coughed so hard, you know, I pulled something in my lower back. I had an old back injury years ago. So I'm wearing a back brace, coughing up a storm. I was like, oh, you know, but we're going to be okay. Getting older, just getting older is the way it is. But I'm glad you guys are doing good. Love you guys' vlog. If you guys get a chance, look up Following the Stones. Okay. Great travel vlog. There's my wife saying, hey to Shannon and Greg. Shannon, I bet right now she's pleasantly chewing me out because a lot of times when I'll move the screen, it'll shift. And she told me to get a mouse and a pad. I just had too much going on this week and I didn't do it. But I promise you, Shannon, I'll get on There's Jeff, not dead yet. Adventures saying, Darushi, I hope to be up the hill soon. We hope so too, man. Give me a heads up, man. Let me know. Oops. See, right now Shannon's on me. I touch the screen and the chats go. I try my best not to miss you guys. Trying to get there. Okay. Rushi, I have to give my two jelly 22-pound cats an annual bath. Not looking forward to it. I bet 22-pound cats. What do you feed these things? Ooh.
Maine Coon?
Yeah, maybe.
Those are big cats.
Wes, St. Patrick is wise. I don't know about that. Appreciate the compliment, though. Hope you're doing good, Wes. Hope to see you in about an hour or so. Wes, great friend of mine. He's a Canadian that lives up here. And he's going to Croatia really soon. I know him and Michelle are really looking forward to it.
That's the same Wes and Michelle?
Wes Foster. I don't know. I just see the name Wes and it just pops into it. If it's not, please forgive me. Please forgive me.
Because I thought he spelled it W-E-S-S.
You know what?
Wes,
I'm not sure.
I don't know if it's the same person.
Okay. And there's my wife putting down the meetup is at Tirvana Aranzi. So you guys can see the spelling. E-R-A-N-S-I. We'll be doing that at 8 o'clock tonight. Mm-hmm. So if you're in earshot, you're in town, look up that restaurant. It's on the beach. And you want to shake hands, have a cup of coffee, have a beer, have a drink, just to say hello. That's where we're going to be at the meetup tonight at 8 o'clock. Clay and Jen are out of town. They're on a cruise right now. They're having a good time. So people are cruising. Everyone's having a good time. Boy saying hi to the West. Jeff, does catnip help? That's a good question. With 22-pound cats? I try.
Yeah.
Rushi, talking to Jeff, I have been enjoying discovering all the new burk that you have been trying daily in Saranda. Yeah, and Jeff, when you said the correct pronunciation of burk, I've made that mistake. I know I have.
It's called burek.
Yeah, I think Jeff's called it burek.
Yes, because he said the others
means asking them for their underwear.
Yeah. So we've all been asking these women for their underwear. Not setting up a good image of American
men.
Right.
Wes Foster saying hello there. Regina's been sick too. She just popped on saying, I've been recovering with you. Regina's in Japan right now.
Yep.
She was talking about a job in another country, though. I don't know if she'll get it.
I don't know.
Cough drops. But I'm so sorry that you're sick, Regina. But finally, I had to go get some serious medicine. Just had to. Like I said, 4 different prescriptions.
And one's an antibiotic. That means you have an infection.
Right. And the only thing bad with that is I get all groggy on it. You know what I mean? So all day I'm like in a cloud. So forgive me if I say something stupid. Forgive me. Rushi, time Jeff. They hate the water. Every cat does. Try catnip, but I put booties on their feet. Yes, in order not to get cut up, sliced into a piece of meat. I bet. I wouldn't even try to wash a cat, to be honest with you. But she said annual, so I get it.
Even if you start from a baby?
I've never seen a cat that likes water.
Huh.
Interesting.
Because I know some dogs do. Our first Roddy loved the water.
Right.
He hated not taking a shower.
Yep. Jeff saying, I'm heading there. I am just moving slow. Yeah, good. So he's coming to town.
Good.
That'd be fantastic. And Jeff, let's get together and do something if you like. Do live or video, something, man. Let's say my dog had surgery yesterday. Thanks for keeping me distracted so I don't obsessively worry about her. I get it. I'm sorry the dog had surgery, though. But I get it. We're pet lovers, too.
Yeah.
But it's the first time in our marriage in 37 years that we haven't had a pet.
Correct.
Only because we're traveling. The only thing hard with a pet is they're an anchor. You know what I'm saying? That's the only thing that's bad.
And we bought where it's not conducive to having a pet.
Right.
We're too high up. We don't have a patio or anything. So, no. It just wouldn't be fair to the critter.
Elio, Sam, I'm curious if you guys have tried the famous Albanian dessert called
Trislechi.
which is my wife's favorite.
Yes.
Absolutely favorite.
It's also in America. The Spaniards brought it to Mexico. Mexico brought it to America.
Okay.
I can make that one.
Yes, you can. You've made it before.
Yes.
But yes, that is April's favorite.
I try and stay away from it, though. Too many calories.
Brad Webster saying, thanks, Patrick. Caitlin, my wife is already scoping out Cigna on her iPad. Yeah, please do. Like I said, $300 for both of us. I think it's a $750 deductible, so it's really catastrophic, but it'll even cover you when you visit the States. Look up their website. It does a much better job of explaining it than I can. There's part of it where if I go to the States and I get injured and get hospitalized or whatever, I got 45 days of coverage, something to that effect. So if anything, it's my most expensive bill, but it gives me peace of mind. Okay. Like I said, $300 for both of us, that's doable, man. My wife's saying that Elio, we have in America as well, one of my favorites. Yep, Trislechi. Elio, yes, my favorite. Yeah, good stuff. Gozira, hello, Patrick. Do you see a marked improvement on the road from Pokerdes to Albania? Thank you for the information. Yeah, from Pokerdes to Tirana, for a while, they had bridge trouble and it was closed. It reopened. And when we just came back, we really didn't hit any dirt. It was paved.
Yeah.
They're still working to the side, but there was a big portion where you would hit dirt and gravel and traffic backed up, and not anymore. So, yeah, we're seeing a big improvement. There's John. John, hello from Cincinnati. Yeah, John already came out. Great guy. Had to rush back, selling the rest of his stuff. Big Cincinnati Reds fan. I know he went to the game today or was it yesterday? But he's on his way back. He'll be back here next week. Good guy. So glad that good people are coming out, man. It's great. But I couldn't believe it. He flew in from the States. As soon as he hit Toronto, he immediately, came to Pokerdes. And that's another 2.5 hours. John could travel. If John wants to get somewhere, he's going to get somewhere. Wife say howdy to John. If my throat starts to bother me and I got to cut it short, guys, please forgive me, okay? So far, so good. But talking a lot like this kind of irritates the throat a little bit. Christopher, what part of the U.S. does Albanian season closest feel like? Well, we do get, in Pokerdes, we do get all 4 seasons, okay? But it depends on your city where you're at. We're really up in the mountains here, so it's cooler. But the majority of Albania gets very hot in the summer. Really hot. So what part of the U.S. Albania seasons really feel like? That's a tough one. For where we're at, I'd say Midwest. Because it gets cold. We get a little bit of snow in Texas and so forth. But in the summer, man, it just gets brutally hot in the summer. That's why we moved here, because April wouldn't go out during the summer months until the sunset or in the early morning. It was just too hot for her. But another reason why, because you got to realize I don't have a car here, because even when it was hot in Texas, you just walk out of your air-conditioned house and go into your air-conditioned car. Can't do that now. You know what I'm saying? Oh. Here I am. I messed up the chat again. Wes Foster, so I got to know, did you go green in Ireland? Yes, I did a video. And even if you don't watch it, look at the thumbnail. You'll see me with the green beard, and I'm wearing a skull cap with a shamrock on it. So even if you don't want to see the video, check out the thumbnail, man. I think it looked good. I really do. I think it came out great. Had a lot of fun, too. Ireland was a little expensive, though. I don't know if I should say expensive. I think I just got so spoiled at the prices of Albania, to be honest with you. A little pricey, but I'm glad we did. We saw the Jameson whiskey went on that tour, and that was fun.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Jameson. What did I say? I'll blame the drugs.
I don't remember, but it was Jameson.
Susan, hey Patrick, you got to take some Rocky clears the lung when I have problems. Okay, wait a minute. Let me read that again. Susan, hey, Patrick, you got to take some Rocky. It really clears the lungs when I have problems with my asthma. Really, Susan? Does it? Kazor? Oh, I feel it. Well, thank you, Susan. I figured I put it there just in case. It kind of does clear it up a little bit. It clears up a lot of things. My wife's saying WP Pat did a green beard. I wore a green necklace. Yes, she did. And she couldn't control herself. She was all over me. Elio, I shot a Rocky Day keeps the doctor away. I love you guys because, man, I hear claims that, it's good for the blood. All this kind of, all this stuff. I don't know, but I'm liking it. I'm liking it a lot. John Gowan, everyone, don't forget to give a thumbs up on today's live. Well, thank you so much. Appreciate you, John, buddy. Appreciate it. Even taking the time to be here. Looking forward to you coming back, man. The Europats, what did you think about the Vesperado idea? Yeah, I love the jackets, man. That'd be cool. And Dan's, what I like about Dan's channel, he's not here today. Maybe he'll pop on in a little bit. I hope so. What's really good about his channel, he did things that I didn't do. In other words, he brought a pet over. I can't answer those questions. And he brought a vehicle over. And so what I love about doing the lives, each of us has a little bit of a different experience of things that we did. So he's got a great channel. Really nice guy. Him and the wife and his dog's name, Valentino. So you remember the dog's name. But I love the jackets, man. Yeah, so you guys, put it together. This West Fossil Vest is our electric bikes rock. Yep. Jeff saying, Elio, it's yummy. Yep, he's talking about April's favorite dessert. Alaska Top Dog, Regina, I haven't heard back about the embassy job yet. Okay, I remember you bringing that up. Okay, as you remember, I had a tooth pulled, had complications of broke cheekbone. Oh, crap. Per Regina. Oh,
yeah.
I got teeth problems. And I need work to be done too. But man, I can't believe this. I haven't heard back about the embassy job yet. As you remember, I had a teeth pulled and had complications, a broken cheekbone, and then caught a Japanese flu. I'm sick, but still want. You're tough as nails, girl. You're tough as nails. I'm so sorry to hear about a cheekbone. I have a fear of dentists. When I was a little boy, I got hit with a baseball in the mouth, had a plastic surgery. So even now as an adult, if they put that light in my face, it kind of freaks me out a little bit. The Europats, we have a little surprise for you tomorrow that Deanne has been working on.
I'd say too.
I'm really looking forward to being on your channel. I very much appreciate the invite. And like I said, thanks for helping people with decisions and things to look at before you come. Really important, man. So love your guys' channel. So let's see. Diane's got a little surprise. All right. Bring it on, girl. Bring it on. Rushi, so Patrick, I was going home last Friday, and I was calling my mom hands-free through the car speaker. Well, Siri decided to call your realtor, Julian, that was stored in my phone. I had to apologize to him. That's awesome.
I think it was a hint. Siri wants her to get here quicker.
Yeah, there you go. I think Siri's trying to tell you something. That's funny. There's Rushi saying, do you think that's a sign from above?
Yep.
I mean, think about it. All of a sudden, you're calling your mom and it goes to an Albanian realtor. Yeah, that's a sign for you. The Europats. I have to go back to work on lunch. Dan will still be watching. You two take care. You too, man. Good to see you, man. Appreciate you guys. See, I messed up that chat again. Every time I touch the chat, it jumps on this touchscreen. And I don't want to miss you guys. There we go. The camels with good info. Thank you. I didn't know that. Patrick, remember here in Albania, we moved the clocks forward tonight. That I didn't know, but pretty much, my laptops, phones, and everything is automatic. But I didn't know that
we'll have to
we
change.
leave forward. Just that one behind me needs to be changed. But thanks for the information. You know what's wicked? I don't know if you guys knew this. I didn't. When we were in the States and when spring forward or fall back, I thought the whole world did it at the same time. Silly me. Shows you how much I know. There's my wife saying, thank you to Jim and Judy. Love their channel, man. Over the Hill Nomads. There's Following the Stones. For travel and medical insurance, we use World Trips Atlas International. Less than $3,000 for the entire year for 2 people. Very good. Age 53 and 62, including reparation trips. All right. Disruptions. Thank you. I love information being put on that. Always options out there. So thank you for that, guys. Love you guys, man. Rushi, right? April, I think it's a sign. Yep. Talking about also she's calling her mom. She calls an Albanian realtor. That's unreal.
That's a sign.
Yeah. I told my hubby, and he was horrified that I accidentally called you.
Oh, does she have? She might need a different number when she gets here, though.
She might.
Because Julian's not there, so I don't know if it is.
Did he come back? It's been a while since we've seen the boys.
I don't know.
Denray, I have heard that most Albania has weather and seasons similar to South Carolina. I would say it depends on where you are in the country.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Just like America.
Yeah.
Depends where you are.
Very close to San Diego Estrada. It has palm trees. Yeah. Susan's absolutely right. Duras has a ton of palm trees. A couple in Toronto. I don't see any here. Do you see any here? Palm trees?
Yes, I have. Not in Pocradis, but I have seen them.
I know in Duras.
Yeah.
Duras is big.
Yeah. So, but Golem had them too. But I haven't seen any. Not that there isn't. I don't remember seeing any here. I think it might get too cold here for them.
Yeah, here in Pocradis probably. Yeah, but in Duras, man, everywhere. So since one of you said I have to take my medicine. Yeah. Oh, that's a little bit more than a sip. Yes, my wife going to Alley Cat out and Rushi.
Baked Rocky.
Quiet Abroad. Oh, yes. Thank you so much. I love your channel too. Yep, Ireland's expensive. Yeah, I even paid, which I couldn't believe, $4 for a cup of coffee. But a lot of it, you have to remember, I was on their big holiday, which I understand, but yeah, it was pretty pricey. A lot of it too, we just got spoiled.
Yeah.
Forgive me, I got a little bit of a runny nose, guys. Like I said, I'm not 100%. There's Joseph saying Dublin is a bit pricey, but it's still wonderful. Absolutely. When we first got there, so get this, so April was still getting dressed. I was hungry. I got to go out for breakfast. Brand new to Dublin. I don't know what to do. And a young kid's walking by, 17 and 19 years of age. And I go, excuse me, can you tell me where I can get some breakfast? I'm new here. And he goes, yeah. And he goes, go here, go here. And he goes, no, here, come on, let me walk you there. And I go, I don't want to, interrupt your day to, make you. And he goes, no, I insist. So the young man just took time out of his day to walk me to his favorite place to get breakfast. The people were so friendly.
Yes. Yeah, we went there the next day,
right?
And they were wonderful.
Very clean. And the place we stayed at, the carriage, underneath that,
the Wicked Wolf.
The Wicked Wolf pub.
Yep.
How cool is that?
Yes.
And we had to get a room key from the pub, which I thought was so cool. And the guy owning the pub was a crack up, man. Real funny guy. Camel Nomads. Wow, I didn't know that. I'm not Albania. Ultra. Hey, Patrick. One life lesson for your youngsters following your channel. One life lesson for your youngsters following your channel.
Retire as soon as you can.
Yeah. Retire as soon as possible. Stay out of debt.
Yes.
Run away from credit cards. Stay out of debt. Put some money away. You'll be my age like that.
The toys are unimportant. You don't need every new phone. You don't need to get a car until you have to. All
Correct.
that kind of stuff. Save, retire early.
Yeah.
The trinkets will go away. Your age, it's going to keep getting. You're going to keep getting older and older.
And then explore the world.
Yes, because there's things we just can't do because of my niece.
Right.
We just can't do it.
There's a name I can't pronounce. Azam Tavecchia.
Yeah, good luck.
Joining from New Jersey. Hi to everybody. Thank you for being here. That looks like an Albanian name. It does. If I mispronounce it, please forgive me, but thank you for being here from New Jersey. Jeff, not dead yet. Adventures. Ha. You're saying Ireland is pricey. And suffering from sticker or exchange shock now that I'm back here. Yeah. I freaked out. $4 for a cup of coffee, man. And I know in America, they're like, what's the big deal? You have no idea. $1.30 cheaper. I get free coffee sometimes. And the Nomads. Den Ray, temperature-wise, it may be like South Carolina. Lived there for 13 years, so much drier climate here. Okay. Oh, did I repeat myself? Whoops. Yeah, I got it. I did it again. I know Shannon's yelling at me right now. Okay, there we go. Regina, oh, I feel so bad. Cheekbone. Love the green beard. You look like Irish Papa Smurf.
Sexy Papa Smurf.
You know, it's funny. You're not the first one to call me Papa Smurf. April's been doing it. Clay's been doing it. A good friend of mine. Irish Papa Smurf. I love it. That's funny. Skeeter, appreciate your recent videos on airport in Toronto. Okay, thanks. As well as your recommendations checking a hotel, Jen and Villa 101 etc. Next month on my first trip to Albania. Great information has been on. I hope so. That is really our goal, is that if we can help you guys just with a little bit of knowledge, make things a little bit easier for you to settle in at. Yeah, the Hotel Jurgens right across the street from the airport. You're paying for convenience. I want to say it was 60 euros. It was
extremely cheap. Clean. The people that work there, nice. There's a restaurant down below. The food is really good.
The food was shockingly good. Man, for a hotel, the food was good. I mean, really good. There is not a free breakfast, though. Okay, I'm just letting you know that. But we got there for dinner. We ate well.
Yeah.
Ate really well. And like I said, the location, you are on top of the airport, so it's cool. Europass. I went to the dentist last week, and he confirmed that Albania was excellent for dental facilities.
They're known for it.
Yeah. There are people that travel here just for the dentistry. Okay. So, yeah, excellent and affordable. Your Pats again. He said he didn't want to have to come to Albania to fix my teeth. That's awesome. Brenda, I like to bake Rocky and trying to buy a bottle. They told me to come back Monday or Tuesday. Baked Rocky, but there are so many homemade versions that people do. But baked Rocky, I don't know.
Never heard of it.
Never, yeah. But might be referring to just a still.
I don't know.
Oh.
I don't know.
But everyone's got their
I don't know.
But everyone makes their own Rocky. It's amazing. Matter of fact, when April goes back, I'm gonna have her pour me another piece of my medicine for my throat. You know, it's all good for medicine. April went to the bathroom. Texas Plain Jane, late but here now. How was Ireland? Ireland was fantastic. Thank you for coming, Jane, too. Thanks for taking time out of your day, all of you. But really loved it. Just to be able to say once in my life, I was in Dublin, Ireland for St. Patrick's Day was awesome. Awesome. People were really nice. That's one of the beauties that you'll find if you guys come to Albania. Once you're here, its location is so good. It's so easy and inexpensive to travel to other countries. I couldn't do this in the States, guys. You know, I couldn't do it. Friends of mine are retired with pensions, with Social Security. They're just sitting on their couch. I'm not putting them down because I'd be right there with them. You're afraid to step out because everywhere you go is going to cost you $100 just by walking out the door. You know, so I get it. I couldn't do this if we stayed stateside. And it's just so nice to have that monkey off your back. But Ireland was great. Had a lot of fun. A little pricey, but it's okay. There's the Campbells, quiet abroad. If my wife Judy didn't tell me, I'd be late tomorrow too. Yeah, April's a brains of the outfit too, so I feel you. Alaska Top Dog. Europats. They say the same about dental care here in Japan. Okay.
It just wasn't a great visit for me. Oh, I'm so sorry, honey. I won't go back to that guy. And they don't prescribe pain meds even though you messed up a bone, honey? The pain was unreal too, I bet.
I'm so sorry you went through that. You have the same luck with dentists as I do. And then you got the flu on top of it. Carly Brown and Bun, Duncan Campbell's, you are lucky to have her then. And her, you. Yeah, very, very good couple. Really cool couple. They're coming back here June, the Poker Desk, I believe. Quite abroad to the last time. Yep, he did look like a Smurf. That's awesome. I'll take it. Love you guys' humor. And I got thick skin. I enjoy stuff like that. I'll take the Papa Smurf. Overhill Nomads, great advice. For the kiddos, Patrick and April, excellent adventures, not stuff. Yes. Collect adventures. Yeah, the last car I owned was a 2016 Ford Focus. Got great gas mileage, easy to take care of, paid off. April's last car was a 2017 Honda Civic, which we gave to our granddaughter. We had no debt. So we were going to leave at 62. And all of a sudden it came up we could do it at 60. So we just jumped on it. Oh, Zamson, thanks, Patrick. We met in Toronto briefly. Wait. Oh, come on. I can't miss this one. My name is Azim, and I'm an Albanian from Kosovo. I do remember meeting you. Yes, it was real brief. Thank you for being here, man. I love your country. I have not been to Kosovo yet, but I plan to, man. Looks beautiful. Everyone talks great things about it. Thanks for stopping in and saying hello, man. Thanks for being part of the channel. I mean that. And we will be going to Kosovo and do some filming. Jeff, unless it's Top Dog, wow. I'm so sorry. Take care of yourself. Yeah, man. Poor thing. Following the Stones. Love that vlog. They do a weekly thing. You be on the mailing list, they'll send it to you. And it's all the adventures. You get to vote on things that they'll work on for you. It's neat. When I say work on that, they'll do like what you guys want, wine taste or whatever. Really good vlog. I love that guy. Then the next few episodes, we'd love to have information regarding summer events in the region. Poker Desk, Corsia, Lynn, Oregon, etc. Exactly. A really good vlog. Love those guys. Dan, you made it. Hey, just got back from the Duras Expat Meetup at Hemingway's. Oh, very good, man. I'm glad you did that. Dan's got a great channel. I've talked about it before. So if you guys get a chance, make sure you check that out. How was the meetup there at Hemingway's? There's Michelle, Dan's wife. Hello, Patrick and April from everybody. Brenda saying, Baked Rocky tastes a little bit like apple pie.
Oh, I need Baked Rocky then.
Speaking of which, can you?
Yep.
Thank you, Mom. Oh, well, we got to try that. It's the Rocky Bar across the street from Tony's at the Pyramid. I've been at the Pyramid. I got to check that out, man. Next time we're back in Toronto. You know what? April and I are going to start making more trips, even just at Toronto, not just to use it as a travel day.
Yeah, because I love Toronto.
April is Toronto. I got good friends in Toronto, so we're going to start making more trips just at Toronto. Alaska Top Dog saying, thanks to Jeff, the healing is slow. I'm a little better every day. I bet you. You've been able to eat, hon? I also have an application in the embassy in London. Okay, hopefully you get what you want. But April just gave me some medicine. Okay. Doctor's orders.
Yeah.
So, Regina, are you able to eat? I hope so, hon. There's Plain Jane talking to Regina. Bye. John, that is so awful. Hope you're on the mend. Yeah. But she's such a sweetheart, too. Digital content. Hello from Chicago. Do you both have permanent residency? If not, is that your plan? It's hard to get permanent residency via buying real estate. What's the minimum amount you have to purchase? Okay. I have a 5-year residency. April and I do. Now, after 5 years, unless they change the law, we are able to put in for permanent residency. Well, why don't they do it just off the bat? Just go to permanent. It's very smart because you get that 5 years, and after that, they're going to look at it. Have you been in trouble with the law? Have you paid your bills, so forth? And then you can go for permanent residency. The reason I don't talk a lot about residency, there's a few things I really don't touch on because there's so much information that's bad online. Okay. So I just tell people, please, when you come here, and this is going to be a hard pill to swallow, you're going to have to do what I did. The second day I was here, I was in a lawyer's office.
Yes.
I will tell you this much, that the news was so good and the information was so wrong online that I seen 2 other lawyers on top of the first one. So in Toronto, I seen 3 lawyers. I picked one. In Poker Desk, I saw another lawyer, and I also seen 2 accountants. And so I suggest, I beg you to do the same. When you go into the lawyer's office and sit in the chair, then they know you're serious and they're going to give you free consultation. I've never been charged for consultation, ever. But I will tell you, it's much easier than it looks online. And there's so many different ways. Okay. So I'm just begging, you're going to have to sit in that chair with that lawyer. I asked my lawyer, can I put your name and get you free advertisement? And he begged me not to. And I couldn't understand. I'm like, why? I'm giving you free advertisement. He said he did it before with a YouTuber, and all of a sudden his email was blown up. And he goes, I got to make a living here. I can't just answer all these emails. And he goes, the people that kept emailing me with the most questions were the ones that never come. You know, and I understood that. So I'm like, okay, I won't put you out there. But please, as soon as you get here, go to an immigration lawyer. It's going to be good news for you. I promise. I promise. It's easier than you think. Oops. Belinda, we live in Toronto and would love to meet you sometime. Just bought an apartment. Oh, very good.
Yes, definitely.
Oh, very good. Good for you, Linda.
Tell her to if she's got WhatsApp, reach out and we'll switch numbers so that when we go there.
Yeah, Belinda, if you can go to email me at roadway 12345 at yahoo.com, and we can switch WhatsApp numbers. And that way, the next time we're coming to Toronto, I can hit you up and see if you're busy. And April and I can have coffee with you or something. You came from, oh, she's from Tennessee. Very cool. I'm happy for you. Brad Webster. Every time we have a question, we go through your past videos. Like, let's see what Patrick says. That's very kind of you. And we usually find our answer. Oh, thanks. I always say I do this to try to help people. Also, it's fun for me. It gives me something to do. The day it's not fun is the day I'll stop doing it. But thanks for the compliment, Brad. It means a great deal to me. Andy, okay, I've given up on the tacos. It's Taco Tuesday for him. Who has the best burger in Toronto? I got the answer. That's Stefan Center.
I already put it down there.
Oh, okay. I'm a little bit behind on the questions coming up. Stefan Center, hands down. Big burger, cheeseburger. Gotta go.
That other place that we went with Clay and Jennifer was very good too.
Yeah.
Bitter,
I can't remember it.
It wasn't Bitter Bistro, was it?
No.
No.
It's owned by an American guy.
Yeah, it's owned by an American guy. We'll try and get it from Jennifer and Clay next time if you ask. See if we can get
Forgive
the
me
name
for
of
blowing
it.
my nose. But
Stefan
Stefan
Center, that's my go-to.
yeah. Digital saying April's trying to get you drunk. She wants to take advantage of me again. That's what it is. That's what it is. That's what it is. Does it say here, Gazur? Texas Plain Jane, follow Dr. April's orders. I will. Oh, messed up the chat here. Phil Collins, I got to get out of this rat race. Yes, that's exactly how I felt. I was so burned out. And then when my place went out of business, I said this before, I worked for Yellow Freight, which originally Roadway went to Yellow Freight for 32 years. And after 32 years, I got a text message thanking me for my years of service. But thankfully, my pension was through the Teamsters that controlled it, so I was saved. So I feel you with the rat race, man. And I couldn't imagine trying to go back to work at 60 looking for a new job. So I retired first, and then April was being pushed to, You were like 12 hours a day all the time, and then they were even talking about 16-hour days.
Yeah, they were mandating that you stay after you're 12, stay 4 more hours.
And I was like, no, you're either going to wrap
And then they
yourself
took my
around,
facility from me.
right? And tried to give her like Wednesday, Thursday off
Yeah.
to try to give
I
new
had
guys Saturday and
I
Sunday.
had already done my time with
Right.
lousy days off.
Right. So I said, no, you're done. And we punched out and came here. Linda Walker, 100% true, did the same. There's Big Dan. Loves Chow. Always has these words I can't pronounce. Rushi, we're in Catalan today. So Durrës is 20 minutes away. Still bouncing between the two places. Okay. I'm not familiar with that city, though. The only cities that I went to down in Durrës was Durrës and Golem. There's Europath saying, oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, to Alaska Top Talk. Yeah, she's a sweetheart, too. Morning, afternoon, evening, folks, from Joseph. Hope you're doing well, Joseph. Forgive me. Like I said, the more I talk, the more it irritates the throat. So if I have to go, please forgive me. Belinda, say how. Jeff? Patrick's advice on residency is the best I've heard, and the second day is the best time. Yeah, thanks, Jeff. Yeah, that's the best thing because I don't want one time I was given information and someone who's never been here read something online and was arguing with me. I'm just like,
And it changes. And every situation for everybody is different.
Slightly different.
Absolutely. Age is different. Income's different. How they get their income's different. What they want, whether they want a business, a house.
Digital nomad,
exactly.
Retirement. Right.
You have to talk. What worked for us is not going to necessarily work for anybody else. You got to go speak to an immigration attorney.
And speak to a couple.
Yes.
And then I picked the one that I was the most comfortable with. And then please do the same. And I saw one auditor and talked to another on the phone. And the reason I did that was for taxes. And another thing I stay away from, you've got to sit in that chair and talk to them face to face. I will tell you that the reason I seen 3 right off the bat, the news was so good, I couldn't believe it. Belinda, okay. Will do now. Thanks. Thanks, both of you. I hope that was okay for me to say. Michelle, I think there's 35-ish people at the Durrës meetup. Very good. More than we have ever seen. Lots of great people. Yeah, Durrës, I know there's a lot of expats.
Yeah, it's got a big expat.
A lot of expats in Durrës.
And we looked hard at Durrës.
We did. I like Durrës.
Yeah, but not to buy because of the structural issues after the earthquake. But no, I love Durrës.
Michelle Patrick, have you filed your Albanian tax? I filed my American taxes. Typically, that's another one I don't like to talk about. Taxes, that's why I say make sure you speak to lawyers about that. Christopher, did they finish the rail line from Toronto to Durrës? No, but they're working on it. But they're behind on everything. They're behind on the airport for Valora. Now they're saying the airport will be running this summer. Did they? I don't think it'll be ready this summer. They said that last summer. Just my guess. Brenda, Jeff, have you tried the tacos at Jalapeno Toronto near the stadium? Very good food. Michelle, Rushi, we did. We are in, I can't pronounce that word. Cabaya?
I don't know how to pronounce it.
How's Valentino, Michelle? That's her dog, sweet little dog. Joseph, yeah, the yellow collapse was crazy. Yeah. Man. And it just went out. But they wanted us to take more pay cuts. That's ridiculous. It was a worst run facility ever been at. Worst run company, I should say. I've never seen a company that would celebrate. They were high-fiving when they would get a new loan and never paying one off. Just unbelievable. It's like if you and I just ran up our credit cards and then you're surprised that, things don't work out. Joe saying ton of job loss here in Washington too. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then to lose your job so late in life is difficult because you get, I say this about myself. I became institutionalized. After 32 years, and I did 3 years before that in trucking, that's all I knew. And that's kind of not a good thing. But in my generation, we were taught, you do 20, 30 years in a company, retire, and just, sail off into the sunset. And really, that doesn't happen no more. It's crazy. Cough medicine, forgive me. Okay, Jeff talking to Regina. Wow, a broken cheek. Yeah, it just seems like the worst. Unbelievable. It's the last thing I need to hear too when I got to go to a dentist real soon. She's tough though, man. Rushi Michelle, congratulations. Hopefully we get to see it in one of Dan's videos. Very cool. Hopefully we get to see it in one Dan's video. Very good. Digital, did you guys start a business or buy real estate? Just wondering what made the process for permanent residency easy for you. One, I don't have permanent yet. I don't. I got a 5-year. Okay, April and I have a 5-year. We did buy real estate, but we didn't do that in order to get it. If you buy real estate, now I'm going to give you information that what I heard about buying real estate and residency. It'll give you a 1 year. You have to redo it every year. That's what I was told. Okay. We got our 5-year though. It was easy, but like I said, you got to go through a lawyer. You have to, but I do not have permanent residency yet. We hope so at the end of the 5-year. Now, the real question is, are we going to go for dual citizenship? Or are we going to go for permanent residency?
I think permanent residency
probably
first,
permanent residency.
and then we'll take it from there.
Yeah.
But I am being told that it is getting more difficult even for Americans. They're eyeballing things that they weren't doing before. It was just, we like hit that last window to where they're coming and checking your house and stuff
Right.
now that they didn't do. So it is getting more difficult. The longer you wait, the harder it's going to be.
Da-da-da.
I'm going to get ready. I said goodnight.
Okay. April's getting ready to go out. And Michelle saying 16 days are ridiculous. It is, especially she was a correction officer. When you get tired, you make mistakes. And that's the last job, being a jailer, that you're going to need to make a mistake. Or she's going to wrap her car around a tree. And she has friends that stayed there and it causes divorces, all kinds of problems. So no, but it was lucky that we had planned since 2019 to do this. So we had everything paid off. And also I looked at April and I go, let's go now. And we just came here on our pensions. Now we have our pensions and our Social Security. So yeah, man, things worked out really well. Plain Jane, that's wonderful that it worked out for you in April. Yes, and I'm very grateful for that. Michelle, no idea on the railway. Yeah, me neither. Well, I seen them working on the tracks. When's it going to get done? I don't know. Digital, thank you for mentioning the repositioning cruise in your recent video. I've never heard of that. We'll definitely be seeking that route since I have a fear of flying. By the way, my name is Patrice. All right, fantastic, Patrice. Yeah, please look up repositioning cruises. They're done from all the cruise lines. For me, it was a no-brainer. I don't have a fear of flying. I just don't want to be tucked in a cage for hours. I was thinking there's got to be a better way. Then I saw that, and the only thing is, you're leaving the States or going back at their times. Usually spring and fall. Okay, so we had delayed. We left on our cruise April 7th out of Cape Canaveral, and it was a 12-day cruise. So I looked at it like it was a vacation to get to our vacation. So it worked out beautiful. Plus, then there was no jet lag, and it was $1,300 a piece, and it included the drinking package, so I can drink all I wanted, your room and board, plus entertainment for 12 nights, and it dropped us off right next to Rome. We spent a couple days in Italy. It was beautiful. It was the best way I could think of to come over here. So yeah, man, check it out. Patrice, check it out. Ruji saying have a great week to April. Campbell saying good night, cats. Good night. Thanks for being here. Andy Banham, thank you. I will. Dan, if I still standing after an earthquake, it's probably good. Yeah, always a good sign. Roof don't hit you in the head. There's Dan saying, I put in 30 years of work with the same company. My kids will probably work for 30 companies. Yeah, I mean, those days are gone. We were right at the tail end of that, Dan, where you just commit yourself to a company. Now the kids don't. They're popping all over the place. I get it. Europats, I worked 8 hours a day and worked from home. And that's still too much. Dan was saying, what do you do? And she just kept saying, no work in her last video. And I get that. I was so burned out too. Believe me, I get that. Texas Plain Jane, what do you mean checking your house and everything? I'm curious. I'm not sure I understand your question. What do you mean checking your house? I'm not sure I understand your question. I know before we moved here, that last couple of months was chaotic. We already had the house sold, but I asked the guy I sold it to, can I rent it from you until we move? And he said yes. So that's how it worked out. I'm not sure if that answers your question. Jeff, not 10-year adventures. And it's Wes popping in questions to me. I have to get back to him on that. And what's up? Andy, that drive home after 16-hour days is so dangerous. You all right, baby?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know when you're going to end it.
Yeah, when are we going to be at 8 o'clock?
Yeah, but by 8.
Okay. So I'm gonna end this pretty soon. I thank you guys for being here. I apologize.
You can stay. I'll go and meet you there.
Okay. I apologize. That's been 2 weeks since I did my live. Plus, with the time change, I was so afraid to be the only one here. But thank you very much, you guys, for being here. Bye, my love.
See you later.
I'll meet you there.
Yep.
Aranzi, right?
Yep.
Tell everyone I'm coming.
I will.
Bring an umbrella just in case.
I have one.
Okay. It's sweet here today. I couldn't believe it.
Text me if you decide not to come because you don't feel like it, the weather.
Okay. I love you, baby.
I love you. Bye.
Bye, honey.
Night-night, everybody.
April saying night-night. Jeff, that drive home after 16-hour days is so dangerous. Yeah, that terrified me. I wasn't going to let her do it. And it was funny because I go, you're done. You're retired. And my wife's jaw dropped. And she goes, when? And I go, right now. And she actually got a tear in her eye.
I thought it was my day off. I put my uniform on, went in and handed him my resignation.
Yeah, it was on her Friday. So I told her, you're retired now. So the next day she went in, put on her uniform, and handed in her resignation. So that is it.
Bye.
Bye, my love. I'll be there in a little bit.
Okay. If not, text me.
Okay. Joseph, I am more grateful than ever to be self-employed, I bet. I never expected to be the person in my friends group with the best job security, but here we are. Good for you, Joseph. Good for you, man. I'm glad that worked out. And that's the top dog. Regina, I bet Albania sets up tax treaty and social security agreements the U.S. in. Phil Collins, I've worked for 30 companies. Oh, man. You know what, though? That's probably a good thing because you wouldn't get institutionalized as I did. There's Joseph talking to Alaska Plain Jane. It's referring to what April said about the restrictions tightening and then we're checking more things. Yeah, that's exactly right. They're trying to get into the EU. So they're trying to make sure all paperwork is correct. So many things were done on a handshake for so long. I think they're too far away for what is required for the EU, but we're going to see. Europass, I just hope the U.S. doesn't make Albania too bad before we get there. You'll be fine. They won't be mad. Don't worry. They're so pro-American here, which I love. I see the American flag flying here in many places, which really blew me away. Yeah, so very pro-American country, and I'm grateful for that. There's digital. Bye, April. Have fun. I'm going to go meet her. I'm trying to answer all you guys' questions before I let you go. Dan, talking to the Europass, Albania has a history with Iran. That's true. No politics, but Iran stands with the U.S. no matter what. Absolutely. I appreciate him saying no politics, but he's absolutely correct. Albania always stands with the U.S. no matter what. Europass, I worked at my last company for 25 years. Wow. I just don't see that anymore. I feel you. When the company collapsed for me and I'm 60 years old at the time, now I got to compete for a blue collar job for guys that are younger than me. I was so burned out. I just had nothing left in the tank. And thank God that I was old enough at 60. I just qualified where I could take my retirement. So I got lucky. Europats saying, Dan, that's one of my favorite things. Guys, I'm going to let you go. I appreciate so much for you guys being here. I look forward to being on the Europats channel tomorrow. Thank you for the invite for that. Great channel. I love how you're telling people of how you're exploring and what you're doing in order to get to your move. I know you're staring at France real hard. You're thinking you can get to retirement early by coming to Albania. It's great information, man. So I thank you all, okay? Europats, bye, guys. See you tomorrow. Absolutely. See you tomorrow on the Europats channel. Dan, always great to have you here, man. Thank you for your insight. Pepster, sorry, missed a line. Oh, Peps, I'm sorry. But thank you for chiming in. Jeff, thank you. Joseph, later. Guys, I'm feeling better. I'll be on the Europats channel tomorrow. Thrilled for it. Thanks for being here. I was actually worried about this one because I was like, I didn't do 2 weeks in a row because the trip, and then I got sick, and I was like, the time changed. But thanks for being here. I love you guys. Appreciate you. And I got a meetup right now. We're going to the Residency. If you want to meet us there, if you're looking straight out from the water, from the Poker Desk Hotel, you're staring at the lake, go right. And it's like 2 restaurants down. You'll see us. You can look in the window and see us. If you get a chance, say hi. Okay. Remember, I love you guys. I'm going to try to do a video tomorrow too. I don't know if I'll post it tomorrow, but at least do a walk. Depends on how the lungs feel and so forth. But I'm good to go. Okay. Love you guys. Good to be home. Take care.